Blackpink's Lisa snubbed in Deadline Tour trailer. Fans compare against Jennie, Jisoo and Rosé's solo shots. Blackpink's Deadline Tour teaser stirs backlash as fans accuse the agency of sidelining Lisa with minimal screen time. It leads to heated debate among fans over her treatment in group promotions. With their 2025 World Tour deadline just around the corner, Blackpink had fans buzzing with excitement. The group dropped a high-concept trailer video on June 26. The trailer, dripping with cowboy aesthetics and Western film flair, was meant to stir hype ahead of their return to the stage next month. But for many, that excitement quickly gave way to frustration, particularly surrounding Lisa's noticeably limited appearance. The teaser opens with Rosé giving a phone call to the girls, triggering a sequence in which each Blackpink member is shown responding and making their way to an undisclosed destination. The visuals are rich in symbolism and style, featuring dusty highways, dramatic stairs, and a sleek purple convertible bearing the license plate, Blink. Yet despite the grand production and star-studded visuals, it didn't take long for fans to realize that something was off. They claim Lisa's segment was far shorter and less defined compared to her bandmates. Fans call out unfair screen time distribution. Almost immediately after the teaser went live, Lisa's global fanbase began expressing their disappointment on social media. Many noted that Jennie, Jisoo, and Rosé were each given extended solo scenes that captured their personas. Meanwhile, Lisa's screen time felt rushed and incomplete, lasting only a few seconds. According to fans, she had no standalone moment that reflected her unique style. Supporters shared side-by-side comparisons, showing the stark difference in how the members were featured. Netizens expressed concern that Lisa, despite her global popularity and solo success, was being sidelined in group promotions. They are demanding answers from the group's management and creative team. No response yet from agency. As backlash grew online, Blackpink's agency and tour production team remained silent. No official statement has been released in response to the growing criticism yet. It leaves fans to speculate whether the decision was an oversight or something more intentional. About Deadline Tour. Despite the controversy, Blackpink's Deadline Tour is shaping up to be one of their most ambitious undertakings yet. The group will launch the tour with back-to-back shows at Goyong Stadium in South Korea on July 5 and 6. They're expected to unveil a brand new single for the first time on stage. Following the Seoul concerts, the group is scheduled to travel across 16 cities spanning Asia, North America, and Europe. Blinks expressed disappointment over Lisa's short screen time in Blackpink's Deadline Tour teaser. Popular Korean K-pop band Blackpink made everyone excited with their upcoming world tour, Deadline. The group dropped their concept trailer recently, dripping in cowboy aesthetics and creating buzz. But amid all the happiness, fans were also quick to be frustrated about Lisa's noticeably limited screen time. They said that her part was shorter and less defined than the other members. Lisa in Blackpink's Deadline Tour. The teaser begins with Rosé making a phone call to the females, which triggers a scene in which each Blackpink member is shown reacting and heading to a hidden location. The graphics are full of symbolism and style, with dusty highways, intense looks, and a sleek purple convertible with the license plate, Blink. Despite the stunning visuals and epic entries, it didn't take much time for the Blinks to notice that something was off. Lisa's short appearances in the trailer made them wonder if this was on purpose. Her global fanbase expressed their disappointment over this. They said that Rosé, Jennie, and Jisoo were given more time. Meanwhile, Lisa's screen time seemed rushed and incomplete, lasting only a few seconds. According to fans, she had no standout moments that displayed her own flair. As the distress grows, Blackpink's tour agency and tour production team have been silent. No official statement has yet been received. This has left fans thinking whether this was intentional or just an oversight. Meanwhile, Lisa will next be seen in the music docuseries Hitmakers. Blackpink's Lisa x Bose Ultra Open Earbuds. Review. We put the new collaboration to the test. Musicians know the essential value of a great pair of headphones, and Lisa of BLACKPINK is the latest performer to embrace the big-name headphone collab. Lisa teamed up for a new partnership with Bose to create a limited edition version of their Ultra Open Earbuds, complete with Lisa's iconic rockstar style. She even wears them in her music video for When I'm With You, featuring Tyla. After falling in love with the Ultra Open Earbuds, I wanted to bring my fans a reimagined design that is as bold as my music and style, Lisa said in a press release. Music and fashion are how I express myself, so creating a custom pair was such a natural fit and evolution of my partnership with Bose. My earbuds are always with me, so I never have to sacrifice exceptional sound for style. So, how do the Lisa X Bose Ultra Open Earbuds actually sound, look, and feel? And are they worth the fairly steep $399 price point? Teen Vogue's Associate Culture Director P. Claire Dodson and Associate Style Editor Danya Mamanian put them to the test. How do the Lisa X Bose headphones look? Danya Mamanian. These headphones look cooler than any other pair I've had. I was worried at first, but when I put them on and did an outfit check, I felt like they actually elevated the look. They're super sleek and look almost like edgy, chunky jewelry. But for those who wear headphones in hopes of not being spoken to, you might need to tuck your hair behind your ears. P. Claire Dodson. I agree with Danya, the look is a big selling point for me. While wearing them, I was stopped on the train by a friend who clocked them immediately as the Lisa pair. The fit and metallic chrome and black color scheme is really striking, it does give a jewelry effect. Nice change up from my over-ear headphones, especially in this heat. How do the Lisa X Bose headphones sound? Danya. I've heard people say that these types of headphones are better so you can be more aware of your surroundings, but I wouldn't count on that. To hear the music, I had to turn it up quite a bit, but then I wouldn't hear my surroundings very well. And on the flip side, if I turned them down, I wouldn't hear the music over the outside noise. So you might have to make some compromise there. The quality was totally fine though, and I enjoyed listening to my music on them. Claire. The sound made me feel like a main character in a movie, with that kind of background music cinematic feel. The sound quality was good as well, and I think I would enjoy these in quieter settings or even walking around on the street. On the subway, however, they were a no-go, too quiet to really be heard over the subway roar, and I found myself turning the volume up super high. These are not noise-canceling headphones, so that's to be expected, but it did affect how much I used these in my day-to-day life. They were great sitting at my desk, when I needed to be somewhat aware of what my coworkers were up to but also wanted the comfort of these gently resting in my ears. How do the Lisa X Bose headphones feel? Danya. It took me a day or two to get used to the feeling of these headphones since they wrap around the edges of the ear. I kept feeling like they would fall out, especially while walking around carrying bags in New York City. But I saw a TikTok of someone wearing them and rocking their head back and forth and they didn't fall out, so that helped me calm my worries. In stark contrast to my AirPods which fall out pretty easily, I feel much more assured. They're a bit heavier, so I feel them in my ear, but they don't hurt and after a while, I'm not too bothered by it. Claire. I struggle to make the fit work. The silver buds rest in your ears, while the black weighted backing wraps around the back to hold it in place. This can create an insecure feeling, especially when I was riding my bike, though the earbuds thankfully never actually fell out. It's something I could get used to with longer term use, but I'm not sure in the short term if the effort is worth it to me. Also, this is a minor thing, but they were kind of annoying to put back correctly in the case though this might be more user error. But again, they look very cool tucked in there.